Yes, sir. Let me talk to y'all niggas, man. Let me talk to y'all niggas. We here, we back. This is the Goated Fictional League NBA 2K25 version. Let's fucking get it, bro. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to pop my shit real quick because I put in hella pain, but I think it's finally paid off. I know you guys been waiting for this for a minute. We got 36 teams. I made 450 prospects, the most I made in any 2K. Over the last couple years, I've just been looking to grow and expand and just like find ways to just help you guys enjoy my NBA more since they really don't support it like that. But this Golden Fictional League is something special. It's something different. We got 36 teams. Every team has a superstar, and I always want to reference this. We're gonna get deeper into the roster, but let me talk to y'all niggas real quick. You feel me? Before we get into all that, I'm gonna show y'all how to download this scenario and everything too. Go and look at the player profiles. So it's really gonna be helpful to break down. Most importantly, like the play styles, how I model the games after, and all that stuff right there. Because even like when I'll be playing these games, I'll be having to go and reference like, oh damn, what do you play like again? Because there's hella people, but this is fire. Let me show you how to download this real quick, and then we're gonna have a couple clips before we get into the roster reveals. Show y'all what these players is all about. Show you what the Gold Efficient League is all about if y'all didn't know already. Go and download all of my draft classes. Y'all should be able to find this. Reg Dollar, the usual. Go into the scenario real quick. Let me show you how to download this. Over here. And it's gonna be the Goated Fictional League, 36 teams, 450 prospects. Each team has a superstar. I already talked about that, all that yada yada yada. And at All Star Weekend, I wanted to do Battle the Class. I wanted to do it before at first, and I was like, damn, maybe I should do that for like a All Star Weekend. So I don't think it's gonna be a weekend because there's so much games that's gonna be played. I'm gonna do like a round robin tournament of all the draft classes. So we got six draft classes. At the All Star break, I'm gonna take the top 10 in each draft class based on how they're playing in the Gold Fictional League and put them on a team, and then it's gonna be like a little break in the season where it's just Gold Official Draft Class 1 going up against Gold Official Draft Class 2 and all that. So every team's gonna play each other, and then we're gonna do like a little 16 tournament. Top two teams get a bye, and we're gonna see which is the best draft class. So that's gonna be fire at the All Star break. But without further ado, let me show y'all what this league is about, what these players about, because I didn't get y'all any of the showcase games, but let's get right into it. That Cooley began me going. Oh, my nigga Tyree Smith right here. This what it's about. This was about crossover to the Remy. Hey now. That is Reggie Mack, the franchise superstar, one of the faces of the whole Goated Fictional League. Then we got my boy Carlton Davis right here getting a steal. And oh, uptown, dunking right on his brother Mo Davis. And my boy Jeremy Cousin, the OG right here, getting past the defender, smooth like George Gervin on that finger roll layup. Got some smooth operators in the game right here. And this is a Steph clone right here. My nigga Danny Tyler coming around the screen. Hey, oh, let's dance. Let's dance. Oh my god, you see that space, God? You see that space? But Danny Tyler, son, oh, that ain't you. Stick to what you know, because that's Corey Cousins down here. We got rim protectors. Don't come with no sweet shit at all. But this 1-2 punch right here, hey, Damon Charles, a new prospect, throwing the rim down. That's what he about. And we got the best pass in the game right here. Matt Adams deep throwing a little and then ISO, shot clock winding down. We got Uno and no go taken to the basket, going right through the defender chest, going right at him. And he was flexing on him. That's a tank right there. A tank. And Deion Jones, another OG. Tween, get in the damn rim. Louis, oh my god, he violated. No tech or nothing. That is a violation right there. Put him in the rim and throw him to the ground, just like Scottie Pippen did to Patrick Ewing. And then on that island, oh, you better pray to God. You better pray to God when you on that island with Tyson Cambridge. In and out was stupid. Ooh, froze him and took flight on that rim. ISO game like Harden. You gotta send 2, maybe 3. And my nigga Ryan McInerney, he just gonna pull it in your face. FaceTime. All in your mitt. on your man. And D Coop to the hoop. He bout that action. D Coop is about that action. He gonna put you in the rim off two. And we need more D Coop in this mug. We need more D Coop. Oh, to the rim. D Coop different. I'm telling you. This is special right here. I told you, don't come in no weak shit or that shit is getting sent down court. Go and fetch. Go and fetch. And we brought back hand checking. You know, real hoops out here. Where are you going? This my guy, Ardell Ellington, locking up right here. Nigga, give me that shit. You don't? And he hands it off to Nate Hilliard. And Nate taking flight himself. We got some athletic two guards. Athleticism at every position. And then to round this out is game time. Larry Smith, Larry Legend. Pow! Down in from downtown. Better call somebody. All right, now it's time to take a look at the teams. I'm gonna really just go through the top two dogs that we could really the top two players, the 1-2 punch on each team. And once y'all do download the scenarios and stuff, I want y'all to go and check out archetypes for everybody and go through the rosters if y'all want to dig a little deeper. Pause. But let's get this popping, man. The Admirals, they 1-2 punch. You got Sincere Porter and Latrell Cross, the only two players to have two superstars on the squad. Latrell Cross, I think I gave him shades of like Chris Bosh, Artis Gilmore, and then Sincere Porter got shades of one of the great scoring wings. Two really good scoring prospect wings that we got coming up right now, and AJ Dibansa and Ace Bailey. And then the other two NBA comps that we got for him is Paul George and Trace McGrady. So he's a special scorer at 6'9". I love this duo right here. I think it's gonna be really fun to use. The Admirals. Then the next one, oh yeah, oh yeah, Jersey. That guy, Reggie Mack and Kyle Beacham. This might be the tallest backcourt that we got in the league, probably in league history. Of damn near like any sport, bro. Well, any basketball league. You got 6'8" Kyle Beacham, who has shades of LaMelo Ball, Penny Hardaway, Michael Carter Williams. Damn. I'm trying to remember the last one. Penny Hardaway, Sean Livingston. So, really just an all around point guard at 6'8" and really good facilitator. And who better to get the ball to than arguably the best scorer, arguably the best player, arguably the face of the league, and Reggie Mack, who has shades of Kobe Bean Bryant, Kevin Durant, Brandon Ingram, and the athleticism of Ahmed Thompson. This team right here is definitely gonna be up in contention and one of the best ones. Now moving on to the next one, we got my boy Ryan McInerney. You know what he get into, as you saw in the clips a little bit earlier. Has a case for being a top 3 shooter overall in the league, and then his running mate is Alpha Aminu, so they got some pick and roll game. Ryan McInerney has shades of a smaller version of Larry Bird. Chris Mullin with the lefty shooting. Another shooter, Luke Kennard, who led the league in field goal 3-point percentage not too long ago. I think this past year, or the year before that. And then also got the craftiness of Manu Ginobili. So him and Alpha got shades of like Giannis, Evan Mobley. Um, Damn, I'm trying to remember who the last one is. Oh, Thurl Bailey, who played in the 80s for like the Utah Jazz, and also Alex Sarr. So really good, fluid, 6'11", 7 feet tall around that. Power forward that could do a little bit of everything. The jumper, not too crazy, but I like this duo. And also want to mention Kevin Lee, Alpha, and Alpha on the wings or the forwards. That's OD length right there. Moving on to the next one, we got the Aztecs. We got Stephon and Lamine Travis, two new prospects. Stephon has shades of Grant Hill, while Lamine Travis has shades of Chris Paul, Trey Young, Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas, the Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. So this could be another tough duo right here. Every duo is fucking tough, nigga. Telling y'all. Every night, if y'all just control one team or control all 36 teams, whatever y'all want to do, that's up to y'all. But like every night, shit, it's gonna be a dogfight. You gonna have to bring your A game because you could get cooked. Could get cooked. And this next one right here, you got Malik Skywalker. I'm I'm really interested in playing Skywalker. He has shades of Dr. J, Julius Irvin, 6'7", really long wingspan. Kawhi Leonard was also his other shades, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'll pick Giannis and Julius Julius Irvin because like his transition play is one of the best in the league. And then at the five spot, I think I like how I built this team out because you got floor spacing everywhere with Malik Skywalker. Got a better shooter than Giannis, but because since he's playing small forward, he can knock it down a little bit. But he has shooters all around him. Jamel McLeod has shades of like Rasheed Wallace. Trying to remember who else he got shades of. Give you Rasheed Wallace, LaMarcus Aldridge, Carl Malone, bitch ass, and Carl Anthony Towns. So three-level score. So the Badgers, Houston, we have a problem. Now moving on to Bison. They got a big three. Like I gotta mention D. out and give him some love. That shades of Dwight, Lonzo Mourning. That front court, good luck trying to score on this team, really. Troy Benjamin, my opinion, I think he's the best defender in the game. Might be the favorite to win Defensive Player of the Year in the league. Russell Marshall has shades D Wade, Marcus Smart, a little SGA action with that. So really get downhill and he lock up too. So this team gonna be really fun. The Kansas City Bison, the Baltimore Blackbirds. You got Devontae Tucker and Tyree Smith. Devontae at the four position, three-level scorer, really good athlete. Reminds me of Jabari Parker. Damn, what could have been if Jabari Parker wasn't injured, bro? Wonder how him and Giannis would have turned out. If that even would have worked out. But Jabari was special. Other people, he has shades of Carmelo Anthony. Face-up game is really like that. Michael Beasley, who's one of the best one and dones of all time. Devontae Tucker, he's one of the ones, one of the best scorers that we got in the league. But he got some competition because we got a lot of great scorers. Tyree Smith, though, acceleration, pace, shades of Markel Fultz, who I think, bro, I'm telling Markel Fultz the best point guard prospect I've seen since in the last like 10 years. The best point guard prospect I've seen since Derrick Rose, bro. He Markel was the truth, bro. He was the truth. Tyree Smith, could he live up to that? Well, he might do it. But you got Tyree Smith and Devontae Tucker forming the elite 1-2 punch. That's gonna be cold. You got the Louisville Bombers next. Aziz Sane, 7'3" monster, demon, 7'3" demon. And his running mate, you got at the four position. So that front court is about to be elite. Aziz has shades of Common Malawatch, who is a little bit raw right now at Duke, but showed flashes. Let's see if he could really live up to the hype and just keep developing. Joel Embiid, Ralph Sampson could run the floor as like a gazelle, like elite. Hopefully he stays healthy in this, and then also Miles Turner, he could stretch it out. Really good rim protector as well. And then Rocco Horzania. Rocco, let me talk to y'all niggas, man. Rocco, new prospect. Tom Gugliotta, y'all probably don't. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, God, I'm telling y'all, I'll be doing research on watching some highlights of players like the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s. That's when I really started watching basketball. But I was still a young nigga, I'm not gonna lie. 2010s, the 2020s, and play prospects coming up. So we got a wide range of players. Tom Gugliotta, who was really kind of underrated. I feel like he could definitely would have fit today's game. You got Hito Turkoglu, Danilo Gallinari. Then the last one is Larry Bird. Um, Rocco went to Duke. He really liked that. Him and Aziz Sane, I think is going to be a really good 1-2 punch. And I got to show some love to Pierre Duval, who's going to really get them the ball, get downhill, and it's going to be a fun big three. The Bruins, you got Carlton Davis and Jimbo Jackson. Jimbo is he's a force in the interior. Paint beast. He the definition of a paint beast. Gonna grab boards. Probably the best offensive rebounder. That's why he got shades of Moses Malone, Greg Oden, who was a monster at Ohio State, Andre Drummond, who's usually one of the top leaders in offensive rebounds or rebounds in general when he's starting, and also Andrew Bynum. Man, 2012 Andrew Bynum was special. He was special. Then he got traded and then he was washed. But Jimbo Jackson really like that. And I got to show some love to Makai Parker, who's gonna that's a big three right there. I gotta show some love to movie. Makai Parker, new prospect that I created. Had shades of DeMar DeRozan, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Rudy Gay. So when all fails and you really need a bucket in that half court, you could get it to Makai. He could get you one. Tough to guard on that island, really good athlete. And then we got another new prospect coming in, Dexter Liggins. Bro, he's up there with one of the greats. Shades of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I don't throw them shades out. Really, only one person was compared to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He one of them ones. Went to UNC. Oh, almost fucking threw up saying that. Evan Mobley, another Ralph Sampson comparison to Giannis Antetokounmpo. His archetype is a slash and paint beast. Yes, yes. And at point guard, you got Dante McKenzie, who's gonna be up there, one of the best passers and leading assist man, especially getting the ball to this brother right here. Uh, Dante shades brother Jabari McKenzie, who we're gonna see soon. Got shades of Darren Williams, Jalen Brunson, Ty Jones, Jamal Murray, tough, tough secondary guy, and then you got another scorer who's probably gonna average more points than Dante and Marcus Payne. Next team, Nate Hilliard. You saw these two about Nate Hilliard. He one of them ones too. He one of the that's a prototypical two guard. He's a prototypical two guard. Got shades of Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Only one to get shades of Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant, DeMar DeRozan, and the last one, Jerry Stackhouse. So he loved to get it. You know how if you, those four names, what they all got in common? They all get to a bucket, especially in that mid range, mid post, to get you one. Mario Ellington, 3 levels. Love that mid range though. Face up game, elite defense. You saw what he about. And you got Trey Phillips in that backcourt with Nate Hilliard. He about a bucket too. So that's a cold big three. And the Detroit Dynamo, they got their own version of the Splash Brothers. Personally, I think this might be the two best shooters that we got in the whole league. Danny Tyler, he number one, bro. Y'all saw what he about, bro. Really like a clone of like Steph Curry, Jerry West. He is him, Scott Kane. These are two OGs that I've been making since like 2K11. Two of my gods right here. Always love hooping with these two. Scott King got shades of Ray Allen, the late great Drazen Petrovic, Devin Booker, and also Rick Barry. Shout out to Rick Barry. Heard he was an asshole back in the day, but one of the most underrated players of all time. And moving on, we got the New York Empire. Mo Davis, Maurice Davis, and Tevin Wilson. Tevin at the 4 spot, versatile. Has shades of like Jalen Johnson, Chris Webber, more like Pistons, Blake Griffin, and like Pascal Siakam. So slash and playmaker, really good out the post. And then Mo Davis, 6'8" two guard, shades of Tracy McGrady, who he looked up to growing up. Everybody want to be like T Mac or like Paul George, if you around like 6'8" and all that stuff. Shades of like T Mac, Zach Levine, Shaden Sharp, Ray Allen. So he a shooter, real shooter, 6'8", and a ridiculous athlete. And hold up. I was just talking about before the tallest backcourt. Mo Davis and Chris Calderon are definitely tied with Reggie Mack and Kyle Beacham, and that's gonna be a battle. We definitely getting gameplay of that. Mo Davis and Reggie Mack been going at it since like 2K11, so like they had their own rivalry. They're not in the same draft class this year, but they will be going up against each other, and it will be lit. 6'9" is Chris Calderon, I think, and Mo Davis is 6'8". So it'll just flip flop with Reggie Mack and Kyle Beacham. Reggie Mack to 6'9" and Kyle Beacham 6'8". So that's gonna be a battle right there. Tough big three. Next one, two new prospects. We got Big Red. Call him Big Red, Keith Hamlin. Shades of Anthony Davis, Hakeem Olajuwon, I believe. Let me pull it up. Anthony Davis, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kevin Garnett. Defensive stalwart, up there, one of the best defenders that we got. And then we talk about handles. Dave Valentine got that thing on the yo-yo. He got that thing on the yo-yo. Basically like a taller Allen. Think a taller Allen Iverson, Kyrie Irving type prospect, type player. I like this duo. Like this duo right here. Imagine Allen Iverson had an elite big man, or you had the Kembe Mutombo with offensive game. That's what Keith Hamlin is. And speaking about handles, I gotta show love to my guy Austin Gilmore because he one of the ones too. OG, formerly known as Austin Mack, but I had to retire using 5 different Macs. And Austin also has comparisons to Allen Iverson and Kyrie Irving, but the other two is John Morant and Scoot Henderson. A better athlete than Dave Valentine. I think about like an inch shorter. Um, Colder than a motherfucker. Colder than a motherfucker. This pick and roll game is about to be stupid because Demond Charles, new prospect, he is a ridiculous finisher down low. Got some post game too. Solid defender. Shades of David Rob. I said solid. That nigga's elite defender. Shades of David Robinson, DeAndre Ayton, Amari Stoudemire, Sean Kemp, a physical specimen at 7'2", and that nigga chiseled. Moving on, the Hilltoppers in Boston, Kayvon Kabongo, and that camp, the 1,000 KD comparison, but he really one of those ones. Kayvon Kabongo, elite defender too. Also compared to Jaden McDaniels, really, he has like the defense of Jaden McDaniels and kind of, I don't know, to the caliber, but offense like KD or like Brandon Ingramish. And then his running mate, Graham Nielsen, probably one up there, one of the best playmakers, passers, and also shooters too. Remind me of Pete Maravich, Steph Curry a little bit. I see some Ricky Rubio in this game. This backcourt. I mean, 1-2 punch is about to be cold. Next, Dario Dijak, who I think is usually always underrated. One of my favorite prospects I usually make. Got shades of my guy Pau Gasol, who I love. On that block, he got it all on that block, every single move. That's why he was compared to Kevin McHale. What was Kevin McHale's nickname? I think the torture chamber, because they get wicked down there. The up and unders, everything. Footwork was impeccable down there. Whew. And he could shoot like Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah, this is an elite prospect. Chet Holmgren, defensively, come on, this is an elite prospect right here. And my guy T.J. Russell, another elite shooter. Pick and roll, pick and pop game is about to be stupid, bro. They might have to even run some inverted pick and roll. And moving on, I think this team is definitely gonna be up there with like contenders. We got some nice teams. I don't know. There's so much talent. It's hard to really tell like who's really gonna be like that. And also, I added injuries since I had like 12 to 13 players on each team for like actual like prospects that I made. Because I think last year it was just like 10 players. So I didn't want to add injuries and shit. So I felt like it was good to add injuries, but this right here, for this starting five, I gotta just talk about this starting five right here. I think this might I cooked with this starting five. At point guard, you got London Price. So think London Price, Andrew Nemhard, that's like a solid comparison. Or like a Mike Bibby. And then at the two, you got Rico Ryder. Think of like Jason Richardson, Anthony Edwards, ridiculous athlete, AJ Rose, Grant Hill, LeBron, Marcus Johnson from the Bucks. Should I know about that. And then at the four, you got Dustin Williams, kind of like another Blake Griffin, Amari Stoudemire type. Then at the center position, you saw Corey Cousins did. Ask Danny Tyler about him. Ridiculous athlete. That starting five is that shit about to go crazy. They about to be running and gunning, running and gunning. The next you got Ahmed Khalifa, really good on that low block. Tim Duncan ish, really good fundamentals. Brad Daugherty ish, and then Shamari Wells. I know y'all looking at the hairstyle. Let me put y'all on. Because 2K some reason got a hidden hairstyle. What y'all got to do is go like to like the player DNAs and stuff, and this there's like there's a couple people that uploaded like it's like new hairstyle, like custom hairstyle for like the name. So I had to use it. I had to cook with the John. Shamari Wells got shades like Paul Pierce, Luka Doncic. He not really a crazy athlete, but he just got crazy pace at the small forward position. Not really a point guard, but he couldn't make plays. Next, the Mustangs. Markel Terry and Zane Parker. Zane, new addition to the Goated Fictional League, and Markel Terry. Y'all should be a little bit familiar with him. 7 feet, 260, specimen, shades of Chris Webber, DeMarcus Cousins, Rasheed Wallace, Carl Anthony Towns. Really good playmaker, three-level scorer, two-way guy as well. And then Zane, the new addition, shades of the great, one of the like most athletic guards. John Wall, John Morant, Baron Davis, Dennis Smith Jr. Yeah. Do I need to say more? Do I need to say more? And they got a lot of athleticism, like Curtis Armstrong, Kason Wheeler, nigga Stretch Robinson. Like, come on, dog. This team in transition, scary. Watch your head. Then you got Dior Wright, shades of Derrick Rose, uh, shades of Tim Hardaway Jr. He got that thing on a rope. That tween crossover is ill. Russell Westbrook, Baron Davis, another crazy athlete at the point guard position, really good facilitator as well. And then his the number two on the team, we got Shabazz McQueen. Shabazz, new addition. Shades of Jalen Williams, Bradley Bill. I feel like I'm definitely missing someone. Like a better comparison for that add like the punch to it. Oh, not Jalen Williams. I don't know why I said Jalen Williams. Mitch Richmond, Darren Peterson, who was coming up. Yo, that nigga, he played at Prolific Park. He is one of them ones. He is about to be. He about to go crazy at Kansas next year. Elite scorer. He's up there at AJ Dabanta and Cam Boozer, and also gave him shades of Donovan Mitchell. 6'6", so he has more size than the people I compared him to. So cold. Next, Khalif Kingston, LeBron Hood. I think this might be the best defensive like 1-2 punch combo. LeBron Hood, he like a hybrid of John Wall and Gary Payton. Just think of Gary Payton was stronger. Was 6'4", 205. Like, man. Might be the best point of attack defender at the point guard position. And then you got Khalif Kingston, who has routinely been one of the best guys, one of the best big men that we got in the Goated Fictional League. Shades of Patrick Ewing, Anthony Davis, Tim Duncan, Joel Embiid. Shades of the great centers of the game. And Khalif, he's ready to lead the team. Like, he is silent killer. Next, Marquise Allen playing for Seattle. Has shades of two great Washington guards and Brandon Roy and Markel Fultz. Also Devin Booker. Love to get to that mid range. Got the mid post game and everything. And also Mitch Richmond is the last one. 6'6", 210. Great scorer. 96 overall, superstar. And his running mate is Sean Merriweather, 6'8", 250. That nigga is a monster. Brother was made in a lab. That's why he got shades of what's the, LeBron, George McGinnis, Carl Malone, and the last one is Thad Young. My nigga Thadjic Johnson, nigga. Yes, sir. And moving on to the next team, we got the Cleveland Rockers. We got a couple more left before we end this off. If you made it this far, shout out to y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all, go and cop this shit because this is really different. Next, we got Kelvin Francis, got a Duke player, Duke prospect. Damn, there's hella niggas I went to Duke. I wonder why. I wonder why. Kelvin Francis got shades of Kevin Garnett, Kevin Durant, Bob McAdoo, who was known as one of the first like stretch bigs back in his day, if I'm not mistaken. And then also Jonathan Bender. If you don't know, you don't. I mean, if you know, you know, bro. Jonathan Bender had a lot of hype back in the day. A channel that I'll definitely recommend for like draft bust and seeing like what happened, why did they not pan out and stuff like that. Go and look at Stunted Growth. They be putting out great episodes, great videos of like players like, damn, you haven't heard of him in a while, like a Wesley Johnson or something like that. Like guys that go like top five and just never pan out, or just like other guys and stuff. So shout out to them. And then Kenny Black adding the second punch at the guard position. I think when I be building teams, I think I like doing like a guard, well, a guard and a big, obviously. I feel like that's the best of the 1-2 punch. Like two wings, it really just depends. Like it could work like Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, or Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. It really, man, you could win in so many different ways. I don't know what the fuck I'm even talking about. Anyway though, let's talk about my nigga Kenny Black. My nigga KB. No Kenny Beecham. Real bucket getter. Shades of Cam Thomas, but he got athleticism. Guys like Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, VJ Edgecombe, stronger than like more like a stronger version of VJ Edgecombe with more scoring ability. Next, Evan Kavanaugh and Rob Thornton. This front court is elite. Evan Kavanaugh, he like a two-way Dirk Nowitzki, Larry Markkinen, Jack Sigma, 95 overall. So that should tell you how good he is. Mid-range game on on Fuego, on Fuego, nigga. Rob Thornton, um, another like slashing center. Got shades of like he's just a winner, bro. And tangible demon. I think Bill Russell. You know how to get Bill Russell on this bitch. Bill Russell, Bam Adebayo, Ben Simmons. If you put Ben Simmons at like a full time five and he had like more like big man skills, hey, I guess. Well, you could put him at the five now, but just like a more unleashed Ben Simmons, really. And then Draymond Green. Could shoot it a little bit like that. And then we got Tyson Cambridge, you know, he about James Harden, Luka Doncic, Kate Cunningham, and then Darius Carrington, who might be the best wing defender, straight dog, like 6'8", 245. So nigga is a tank. He might be able to guard Uno. Oh, him and Uno matching up, that'll be hard. Darius Carrington got shades of OG Anunoby, Ron Artest, not as hot headed as Ron Artest, thankfully, and also Kawhi Leonard. The Nashville Sound, Trent Beretta, shades of the late great Bill Walton, R.I.P. Bill Walton, Chet Holmgren, Dirk, Kristaps Porzingis, and then we got my boy Joe Banks. Joe Banks is another OG. Trent Beretta, I think I was probably started making him like 2K12 maybe, but he got shades of Magic Johnson, Ben Simmons, Scotty Barnes, LeBron. Um, Obviously, I should tell you that's a point forward right there. And we got a couple more left. They call him L Smooth. You see what he get into in the clutch. Get him the ball, and you know what time it is. Got shades of Monte Ellis, John Morant, Derrick Rose, and Allen Iverson. I need to say more about like his game. Like that's a real alpha right there. That's a killer right there. And to pair him up, this pick and roll duo with Omar Barlow, special. LaMarcus Aldridge, so his pop game is OD. But defensively, he got some Alonzo Mourning in him. DeAndre more dog, Jermaine O'Neal. So he was a problem at Duke. I'm looking at his numbers right now. He averaged like 22 and 10 and 2.5 blocks at Duke. It's insane. Now shout out Shane Baker though. That's a real big three. And then Jabari McKenzie and Adrian Sparks forming some Showtime in LA. No Lakers though. You got Zach Angel. They got real size at the front courts. Jabari McKenzie like 6'11", 7 feet tall. Zach Angel 7'1". Yuri Kaneko like 7'1", 7'2". Real size. And then at the point guard spot you got Adrian Sparks with size. Only person that don't got size in start five is 6'4" Caleb Taylor, but he a bucket. Now moving on. Next, Cedric Briscoe. The main person I wanted to model his game after was, dang, I feel like I've been saying this a lot. Another late great player and what could have been Len Bias. Whew. Imagine Len if he was actually drafted to the Celtics, like the battles him and Jordan would have had. And like the 90s, like the 90s possibly could have been different. Like Jordan would probably would have 6 rings and stuff like that. Shit, crazy. What if like Len Bias, Dominique Wilkins, Kawhi, and another Ron Artest. So he like a better version. He's a better version of what's it called? Damn, what's his name? Darius Carrington. But Darius Carrington still, I think, probably a better defender. So them going at it. Whew, whew. They kind of got a big three. Norman Barksdale, got shades of Big Dog, Glenn Robinson. I'm about to call him Glenn Rice. Glenn Robinson, Carmelo Anthony, Paulo. I think so. Let me fact check that. Let me fact check that real quick. Yeah, Paulo and Tobias Harris, 6'9", 235. Really good scorer, 3 level scorer. And you got my guy Ray Gunn, shooter right there. And this one of the few that we got the 2-3 combo. Jordan Devin and Kayshawn Spades. And they both like 6'8", really good wing scorers. Let's see how they pan out to be for the Austin Terrors. And we got like 3 teams left. Venom, Rich Mack, paired up with Jalen Miller. Jalen Miller got shades of Brandon Miller. Uh damn, the name just came in like I got it. Like I got the name. I can't even say it. Jason Tatum. Who the other name? Paul George. Like one of them ones. Scoring on the wings of Rich Mack is gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy. Gonna get a lot of good looks playing at Rich Mack. Like who doesn't? And then you got D Coop and Dante Carter. I like this duo right here. D Coop to the hoop is real. Then you got Dante Carter, 3 level scorer at the center position, and he could play make as well. It's gonna be tough in Miami having to beat them. And then the last team we got Unique and Noko. Shades of Larry Johnson, Zion Williamson, Charles Barkley. I think the last one is Rodney Rogers. Is it Rodney Rogers? Oh nah, I changed it up. His last comparison is Russell Westbrook. He just a monster. Like he just relentless at attacking the basket. Imagine Westbrook being like 6'8". And then his teammate. We got a new prospect. My guy Mikey Holiday. It'll be fun to use him. 6'3", got shades of Dwayne Wade, Malik Monk, Donovan Mitchell, Monte Ellis. So he got some more shooting ability than what D Wade had. Probably not as good a slasher what D Wade is, but 6'3", Mikey Holiday, him and Unique, as cold. Oh, we got 2 more teams. I'm wilding. There's hella teams. 36. I've been running long on this. We got another 2-3 duo right here. Jeremy Goodson, got shades of DeMar DeRozan, George Gervin. I know I'm forgetting Elite Wing. Oh my god. I've been trying to like remember some of these guys, but like bro, I made 450 people. Y'all gotta chill on me. I gotta chill on me. That's why like when y'all playing, I definitely recommend going check this out. Dominique Wilkins, Andrew Wiggins was the other two comparisons for George Gervin. So it's gonna be straight dunk city in here for the Wildcats. I think this is San Diego Wildcats and Scotty Brown. Shit, he might be a better dunker than Jeremy Goodson. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Shades of Jalen Brown, Vince Carter, Shaden Sharp, Gerald Green, 89 overall. So he probably would be like what if Gerald Green really reached his potential type shit. That's cool. And then the last, Dimitri Kalatis, 7'4" specimen. Uh, a Jokic disciple, Arvidas Sabonis disciple. Who else we got? Mark Gasol, Pau Gasol. So you already know what he getting into. Really good playmaker out the post, score at 3 levels, really protect the rim. He better at 7'4". And we got a new prospect to be his running mate. That is Jake Shields, bro. Jake Shields, shades of Cam Boozer. Got to show love to my nigga Cam Boozer going to Duke. Shout out to him. Kevin Love, Derek Coleman, and Michael Beasley is the last comparison. And we got to talk about the big three and Matt Adams, who I think is the best passer in the league. And that's it. That's all 36 teams. I'm telling y'all, bro. 70. There's gonna be 70 games since it's 36 teams. Every team plays each other twice. No, there's no conferences, so the top 16 teams make it. There's no play in. Fuck all that shit. Yeah, I play this. Y'all play the same team, so y'all better win y'all games. You put everybody home and away. This is about to be jumping, bro. This is about to be jumping. I can't wait to get into the gameplay this year. Um, More teams. I feel like I get better at this every single year. I'll try to make it as fun as possible for y'all just to enjoy. And I'm telling y'all, enjoy this, download this. Let me know what y'all gonna do. If y'all gonna control a team, what team y'all gonna control. It's up. It is up. Let's fucking go. I'm so hyped, bro, because like I really didn't give you that much gameplay because I was like trying so hard to grind this out and get all this done. And I feel like now I could really enjoy 2K. Now I could really enjoy 2K and I don't have to worry about editing this, editing that. And it's about that time. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy Reg Dollar. As always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all soon. And the next thing I'm coming out with is I gotta show y'all the jerseys. Come on, bro. I rock with the aesthetics, nigga. We ain't the real NBA how the jerseys is weak. We had to come with some heat. So we gonna show y'all in the episode, in the next episode, and then we really about to get into the gameplay and get into this. It's your boy Reg Dollar. As always, stay safe, be goaded, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.